Okay. It is an honor to play you. All right. Have we ever played against each other?
No,
Never.
not that I know of.
Okay.
I played your mom like 100 times.
It's because you are way better than me. You are a very strong Grandmaster, and I am not. So it's an honor to play you. I'll try to think like I'm my mom right now. I'm gonna try to be Pia right now.
Okay.
Okay, Anna, you're Pia. Okay, I'm not me.
You're mini Pia.
That sounds bad. No. Okay. You're also a coach, so later after the game I'll ask you where I went wrong because...
Okay, you went now into a line which is very tricky if you don't know the theory. That's what I can tell you.
I can go here, no?
Of course you can. Now I have to think what was the line, what I should do. This is... I always forget we play with time.
You're used to playing with time though.
Yeah, but... Okay, let's try this.
When I play beginners and I'm like, there's time, whatever. But you are a strong blitz player, so... What is your score against my mom? Do you know?
I'm not sure, but I'm not sure that I'm in plus. Maybe like we are about equalish.
Yeah.
At least in the classical games, I think it's about equalish.
Check. Is this how it goes? Bam, bam, bam. Takes, check. It is quite tricky, actually.
I did this line once for Simon Williams. It was called the Killer Bogo Indian.
Yeah.
But I also forgot the theory, actually, to be honest. I mean, like Queen E2 or Queen C2, it's more or less the same. I forgot about that.
But if I go F3 now, you're just going to take, and check, right?
I mean, after F3, there's also Knight C6, which is very interesting. I mean, I know which moves are more or less fitting into the position, but I'm not sure when they have to be played, to be very honest with you.
I see. I thought I could just go there, but now I'm not so sure. I don't want to go D5.
Could also be possible.
Okay, I'm going to spend all my time. I'm just going to go here. You have to do this.
Yes. No, I'm not unhappy with my position.
No, but I just didn't like that you could I need to look into the theory of this.
I mean, like, I would strongly recommend you, if you play this line again, skip Knight C3 move.
Okay. That's a good tip. Okay, I'll probably go here. How old were you when you became a Grandmaster?
When I became a woman's Grandmaster or a Grandmaster?
A Grandmaster.
Oh, that's not long ago. I was quite old.
Oh my god, I remember now, that's true.
It was like 2-3 years or something ago.
I remember now, yeah. I remember everyone writing congrats on everything, yeah.
My initial goal was to be quicker than my dad, but I failed on that. My dad was 33.
Because your dad is a Grandmaster too, I forgot, yeah.
Yeah,
So
I mean, we are the only, like, daughter-father duo in the world, if I think. I mean, I don't know there's any other father and daughter who are Grandmasters. So we have a kind of unique combination, I would say.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Okay, I am not happy right now, I have to be honest with you.
Well, I would be also not very happy in this position, to be honest with you.
I gotta try to save this. Let's see, this. I'm very, very I don't even care about this pawn. Just take wherever. I need to get my pieces out. I feel like, here.
Are we actually playing on increment?
We are playing on increment, but it doesn't feel that way, does it?
No, we are playing on increment. I just checked your time because I somehow thought like that your time is not great.
No, it's not. Lizzie, this game has been a disaster for me. This game has been an absolute disaster.
I'm sorry.
Disaster. complete disaster in every shape and form.
Yeah. No, but on the theory, like I can give you some good advice because you should definitely not try this in a normal game. I mean, theoretical wise.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh.
I'm sorry.
Just okay.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. This became an absolute disaster. Absolute disaster. Absolute disaster.
No, but let me show you something about the opening quickly,
yeah,
because
yeah.
you should not run into this. And I
Okay.
can give you, like, I think 2 good advices of what you can do.
Yeah.
Just to teach you the basics of this. I mean, like, I used to play this a lot in Blitz and Rapid, and I always feel like that my opponents don't know the theory well, because it's a kind of dutchy line. I mean,
Yeah.
usually, for example, like here, like, most people, they would play the Bogo Indian, but then, like, for example, after knight c3, they would switch to b6. That's why I would not even recommend knight c3 for this reason. Here, bishop d2, knight d2, up to your taste. I think for you, the easiest is to play with bishop d2 in general. But here, after b6, you know, like, now you start with e4, and after bishop b7, like, you play bishop d3. And now, the problem is, like, that f5 doesn't work. No, let me lie to you why, but I think you can take and play with queen h5, if I'm not mistaken. I mean, I have to double check this, but here f5 doesn't work.
Just takes bishop g2, queen h5 check, but can't you go king e7? Is this crazy?
I think
then
it's
there's
the
queen
g5. There's also queen g5. You have to play g6, but I think now in this line it works for white.
Yeah.
That's why here they play bishop b4 check. And now you have 2 options. You know, you have the ambitious option and you have the non-ambitious option. The non-ambitious option is you play with bishop d2, and after the capture you take with the queen and you play like this.
And this is much better than what I played.
Yeah, I mean, knight c3 you don't want, obviously, even though this is not bad for white. It's just that you have to be very careful here, and you saw, like, how quickly you got under the wheels. That's why, for example, like here, the most ambitious move is that one. And the idea is the following. Now, actually, you have threats like c5, because after the capture, you play with a3, you capture back, and the bishop is dead, right? So now they actually play with bishop e7 back, and they put their position like this. And here, even so you place your king here, you can just play normal chess with knight f3 later on this, and you enjoy a huge space advantage.
Wow.
Right?
I love this.
Yeah, but I mean, like, that's why this is one option. But if you don't want the whole thing at all, you can obviously also, like, instead of e4, you can play with a3 and then bring your knight to c3. Yeah. That's the second option. And then my recommendation would be like b6, a3, bishop b7. You bring your knight here, you bring that knight there, and you play with this kind of stuff. This is also very solid.
I love that.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
I got a lesson.